Paul Doswell with me here on the dugout at Westleigh Park, going ahead to what could be a massive game on Saturday against Dulwich. Always is in the FA Cup for qualifying round.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a cracking game. Watched Dulwich play Weymouth last Saturday. Good side, some very, very good technical players, Dominic Vose and Connor Hunt. They got the threat of Mills and Youssef up front, and say some real quality as well. You know, with Jack Connors. So you look through their side, and they're full of players that have played in the National League, and the same as us. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Gavin Rose is a fantastic manager. What he's done for that football club over the years, you know, he's a massive part of it. So a lot of respect for Gavin, and also what Dulwich are doing. I mean, they're getting superb attendances now, over sort of 2,500, 3,000, and everything since they've gone back to their ground has been good for him, and I'm pleased for him, because you know, no one deserved, certainly they didn't deserve to lose their tenancy of that ground, that's for sure.
Is there a similarity between the two clubs, i.e. both clubs train during the day, both clubs are looking to bolster fan bases through initiatives, and that because of that it's going to be an even game and a big game for both clubs on and off the pitch?
Yeah, I said it at the time. It's you know, Dulwich's league position probably doesn't justify you know, how good they are, and they certainly will feel that themselves. A bit similar to us, really. I think we're fifth at the moment, and we'll feel that we should be doing better in league position. But I certainly had Dulwich up there in the top 6 or 7 for playoffs this year, and I still think they'll be there or thereabouts. And as I haven't watched them, an excellent game, I've got to say. I thought both Weymouth and Dulwich was a really good game to watch on Saturday. So we know it's going to be a tough game.
We've just been on the pitch. The covers have been on it this week. It's just come off this morning. What's the state of it like at the moment?
Well, you walked on it with me, and you know, it's taken a lot of water, certainly from last week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It was just about playable, really, on Saturday, and I think again we saw in the first few minutes the pitch was really digging up, just from the most simplest of passes as well. So we're doing our very, very best. The covers are on. You know, we just need some drier weather, but we should be okay.
And of course, hopefully, if we did get on the end of it, the first round, it's a massive carrot dangle to both of these sides, the potential riches and rewards at the end of it.
Yeah, I think probably this round's the most exciting round, because if you can get into the first round proper, I think that gets onto the first one on the BBC, probably, where the balls are coming out live. And you know, if we could draw a Portsmouth at home, you know, what that would generate here would be fantastic. So it's a unique competition for non-league clubs. It allows you the opportunity. No other competition that I know of can allow a non-league club to go and pull a real big game at home, and it be on the TV and all the razzmatazz that comes with it. So great competition, and like I said, one of the two of us will get through, and you know, there are definite winners and losers on Saturday, because the losers will feel disappointed, obviously. The winners will hopefully look forward to being in that bag on Monday with a really good draw.
Going back on the home form logic, we've spoken about it in the past about Saturday afternoons here. What do you boil that down to?
Football, unfortunately, is dictated by a great degree of luck, and you know, unfortunately, that's a fact. 62% apparently is what the Liverpool analysis has told us. 62% of football can be down to luck, and that means the luck of scoring your penalty, or the luck of the keeper saving it. You know, hitting the post and it going in, hitting the post and it coming out. The one thing that I would say about Saturday's game is that, you know, we've scored, in my opinion, a well-worked goal. You know, we worked all week in training on a particular corner. It comes off. You see Sam Magri get above Mitson, stronger than him, heads it into the goal. 4 minutes into the second half, puts you 1-0 up, and the referee, you know, disallows the goal. And you know, we've all seen it. All of us have seen it back. It's no different having seen it back than I saw it on the day, it was an excellent goal. And so, you know, so your luck can also be dictated to by, you know, the ability of a referee, for example, who, I've got to say, you know, the referee on Saturday was, you know, very, very poor for both sides, not just us. But I think he gave 42 free kicks against us in the first 60 minutes of the game. Now that's an incredible stat, but I've rewatched the game and slowed down every foul. Scott and I analysed the game on Monday at my house. Took us about 4 hours to go through everything, and you know, the reason the game seemed stop-start and it wasn't really flowing is because there were some of the softest fouls I've ever seen in football given. And unless if it becomes a non-contact sport, then I think we might as well all give up. But that's another element, you know, to the game. And I've got to say, I think the referees this year have been excellent. I've said it. I've been very impressed with the refereeing standard, much better than last year. But I think the crowd here would have seen for the first time me get irate or upset with the referees since my time here. But he deserved it, because some of the decisions were just not good enough for this level of football.
It's certainly not a performance-based issue, the home form. The performances here have been quite good. I suppose it's just been getting that end result, getting the 3 points on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and I think we're all judged by that. The players are judged by it, and I'll be judged by it. But I also wanted to bring a style of football to the club that actually people enjoyed coming to watch. And the one pleasing thing for me is listening to all the supporters, that have come to me either after the game or listening to them as they walk out the grounds, just saying how much they've enjoyed watching us, and whether that's drawing against Welling or Chelmsford, or the great win against Dorking and Hungerford, or even the defeats. What they're saying to us is they can see that we're creating numerous chances. They can see we're a team that's dominant of the opposition. And what you've got to hope for from our perspective is that over a season, we don't want to go back to humping the ball and just hoofing the ball. That's not us. So we're going to continue with our identity. We'll continue what we're doing, and then what you've got to hope for in games is that you score the goals at the right time, and also you make sure you don't concede. But I mean, we're fifth in the league at the moment, and we've got the second highest goal difference. I think we're 2 behind Wealdstone. There's other teams that are above us that have got a +2 goal difference, so they're winning the tight games, and that will turn around for us. At the end of the day, we've lost 2 games all season, to put it into some perspective, and we're in mid-October, and we will be there or thereabouts come the end of the season.
I mean, it's almost like a rebound effect, that one win goes into another at home, and that the momentum can hopefully build from that. Yeah,
but it's away from home, we probably create less chances and score every single one of them. And you try and explain that to anybody. We went away, I think, to Oxford, probably created 3 or 4 chances, scored all of them. Whereas at home we are creating on average, you see the stats, 12, 15, 18. One game was 24 chances, I think 18 shots on goal. At the moment, opposition defenders seem to be able to get a block. There's a bit of luck. We've hit the bar. I think Sam Magri alone has hit the bar 4 times this season already. I think there's 3 times where that ball's come down and landed on the line and not gone over the line. It's very, very small margins. But what I've got a firm belief in is the way that we're playing. And like I said, I think that it is an entertainment business we're in. It's not win at all costs. As I said, we're not Man United. It's we're at a level of football where I think people want to come and actually watch good football, and that's something that Bairdy and I are very sort of keen to stick with. It'd be easy, having looked at the pitch today as an example, to think, right, we've got to smash it, we've got to go long, we've got Danny Kedwell, let's all just smash it in the Kedwell. But I'd like to think we've got more about us than that, and if you do it, it takes away from the likes of Drury and Taylor and Fogden and those sort of Deacon. That's the reason we sign these players, to play a certain way. And as I said, we won't go away from that path, and over the whole season I'm convinced it will see us in a good enough position.
Paul, thank you very much.
Cheers, Henry.